found out just kind of in local talk, people talking about it.
Maybe the very ground.
My wife loves TED Talks, and she actually works for the college, so she heard about it and passed it on to me.
And spread out this fancy feast laid out by your 2 feet with a simple invitation.
Way back when, we used some imagery in the presentation today, in Robert's presentation, had TED Talks sort of photoshopped into an image of the demonstration workshop. It was subliminal because we were hoping one day we'd be able to have an event like this here. So it's sort of a culmination of an experience that's basically enriched my life and our firm.
I'm really fascinated to see what's going on because there's such a tight schedule of 18 minutes per speaker.
Secrets you've been keeping. Oh, I understand now, this is sacred ground. Wonder that I'm feeling. And this where I will water my whole kingdom. While I drank from your well.
We're able to reach just a huge audience all around the world with the live stream and then the videos being posted later online, whether on the local website or the TED main website. So it's a wonderful way to engage the world with thought-provoking ideas and thoughts and things that people are working on and to inspire others.
I find every time I walk into a TED Talk streaming event, I'm drawn into something that I wasn't aware of previous to that.
I think there's a lot of messages in this particular event, but in events like this can be used as tools to get the message out. And when you look at the building that is hosting the event and the messages aren't all focused on the construction of the building, the design of the building, etc., or sustainable construction. There's an underlying message about what sustainability means, and it talks about our history as well. And I think that's important.
I think these conversations are important. I think, for people to do things in isolation, it can be very disconcerting and disheartening. I think having a conference like this gives people opportunities to share ideas and inspire others.
It makes me never want to come down, and I never want to wake up from this.
There's quite a number of topics that are things that I don't deal with in my everyday work in design and construction. There's speakers on plastics, there's speakers on gardening, so yes, I'm hoping to get quite a bit out of today's session, especially the entertainment. It seems to be quite a good lineup. Looking forward to Elvis.
Going to entertain later in the evening with all things, 5-string banjo and explanation about it, a much misunderstood instrument, but we want to elevate it to a higher level, and so we're looking forward to it. It's an exciting day.
Such a seed inside.
When Nico caught wind of the TEDx conference here in town, he really wanted me to be a musical feature. Very cool.
So sure now.
Well, somebody must have nominated me to speak and they approached me. I own a winery in the South Okanagan, so I'm a CEO of a winery and trying to approach sustainability from what makes good business and trying to convince other business owners that they can do sustainable programs without them costing any money, without them spending any money on them.
I've been working on a documentary film and on a project out on Midway Island for the last 2 years, and it was such a life-changing experience for me, to witness what's happening there in terms of the plastic pollution. And when I came back, I decided that I was going to share this message with the world. So I came back and started sharing the story. And I guess one thing led to another, and here I am, today doing this presentation here at TEDx Okanagan College to share it, share it with the group here, and to share what we've been working on and the issues that are happening out on Midway, and kind of hope to engage people in a way that can affect change.
So wait, I'm scrambling to catch up. And I want to know each stage as
And there's wild Vlita. Vlita is the amaranth. You can dress it up. We're going to do it boiled for our conference.
I know some people think it's a weed. You told me it was a weed before I had it, but I wouldn't have known. And it turns out I got it growing all over our property. So we have a restaurant on site, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be harvesting it soon.
And now we've changed all over to amaranth, and it actually does have a higher food value in it than what spinach does.
Okay, I'm in love with spinach, but this is even better than spinach. Yeah, it's very close, but it's actually a little more complex, like a little deeper.
there's one thing that I know, it's that life rarely shows you the breath of the sun so near, to feel so much beauty, yeah.
This brand new building that we are in, this brand new Okanagan College, which is one of the greenest buildings in the world at the moment. It's a living, breathing building, and some of the technologies and the ideas that went into creating this space are things that we haven't seen before.
The whole building's designed with what we kind of call a plug-and-play backbone. So students, if they change these wall panels here and come up with something that generates energy, let's plug it into the building. Let's grab that energy. Let's not use it, or lose it, excuse me, let's use it. In the shops, they can play with the geothermal systems and tap into that if they want to trial things and see what works.
So to see what they've done to this space with the solar panels and the geothermal and the lighting and all, the list goes on. There's so many fabulous ideas that were done right in this venue. So
the whole building is really a fantastic test opportunity for different technologies in green.
And I hope it inspires many other people around the world to start building in a greener way, like they've set an example for right here.
To how I feel.
I think what I've learned most is the passion, the young lady who had just come back from Midway. I think that struck everyone in terms of her passion and zeal to make a difference when someone so young is so commendable, and I think that's really quite inspiring.
I guess when I leave here today, it's just such a relief to know that people are riding that wave and there's a change happening.
I think we achieve far more through teamwork than we do as a series of individuals, and I think, to my mind, that's the message that's coming through.
We actually need to get beyond sustainability, which is the name of this conference, and get into regeneration.